was wondering, sorry to interrupt,
No,
but
no.
I was wondering if, I understand that the green box was taken away. I was wondering if you would like to be interviewed about that. Mary suggested that I interview you if you were willing.
Turn the camera around, brother. Hand it to the lady and let her shoot you.
Okay, here.
Shoot that black man.
But, all right.
What happened, brother?
Okay.
Where? I wasn't here. Act like I haven't heard a thing about it.
All right. I am gonna do that. Hey man, come on. Come on, DJ, do it.
One of the few people that I can
What's the word?
Thunderbird.
Are you on your own?
No.
He's coming up?
Yes, sir. Another one, man. Gonna need two of them. Shit. Hey, DJ.
Hey guys.
You're on the interview. You're documenting what happened today.
So, he,
Which he?
DJ,
I was sitting right here. All of a sudden, I see one of the city workers in the vest like that over by the box, over by the fight. I didn't really think much of it.
right?
Then I started hearing like a grinder, you know, like,
Oh, shit.
like what the hell is that? And why the black security guard, I don't know his name,
Harry.
walked out.
Let's call him Harry.
Harry, standing right there, and the guy,
That's a fictitious name, by the way.
they start cutting. But, you know, you just put that notice on yesterday. It's not been there for 4 days. And the only thing they said to me was,
Fuck off.
well, basically, they said, it's been here for more than 4 days. It's been a nuisance. It's gonna get abated or whatever. And
That's what they said.
yeah,
Well, shouldn't they have let the law do that?
of course.
They should have let the pigs come in. Somebody with proper authority and a badge to do that, because that's what the ordinance, their ordinance says when it comes to abating.
They probably should have. And I mean, there wasn't just me here,
Right.
and I, didn't really know what to do. And I was
Right.
like, shit, I don't want the box to go. I don't know what to do,
It's okay. It's okay. You did
I know,
good.
but I feel bad because it's gone.
Hey, I feel bad. Not. Anyway. Don't feel bad, DJ.
So they cut it off. City worker.
There was nothing you could do.
No, except for stand in the middle, and get in the middle of the grinder. There's nothing I could do.
Well, no, you ain't gonna do that. It'll cut you.
Yeah. So
here.
cut it off.
Right?
Took the box. The,
Walk towards the green
black
building.
guy said, "Wheel it away."
What the colored guy say?
Wheel it away.
Oh, he said wheel it away.
Yeah.
So look, I'm the colored guy. You're the city worker. You're done. You look at me like, what do I do now? I says, get that shit up out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he wheeled it down on the sidewalk down.
Around what time was that?
2.
Is that Jackson you're referring to?
Oh,
I think
Right
that's him. I don't really know.
I
He's
thought
the
we
police commissioner.
I thought we'd call him Harry. I don't know. I was trying to give you a fake name, brother. Was somebody done just fingered you? So.
No offense to color right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, no offense to color.
No,
Yeah.
not too color. I just say that. It's
No.
proud.
I know you're saying not offense, but I'm saying not offense too. Yeah.
But that's the story, and they took
They
it away.
took it away.
And
So
nobody
now-
else was here.
To-
I wanted to be here because I figured if nobody's here,
Right.
we do whatever they want.
Right. Nobody
So
sees
somebody
it.
has to be here.
Nobody
to see them.
sees it.
Somebody.
Hey, DJ, did anyone ask you whose it was?
No, there was a big, not sign, but it was painted on there, Occupy Portland. So they knew whose it was. I mean, they know whose it was. They said, "Oh, it's abandoned," but
They're very familiar.
they know it's ours, and they know that what they're doing, and they're doing it because I was the only one here. If it was all of us here,
Right.
there's no way that they would just walk up and take
Right.
our stuff, and
Right.
because they know somebody would say something like, how come there are cops here? Or
Well-
there's something more than I could have thought of. So.
Another point is, they knew whose it was because when they asked me to take it off of City Hall's property, I used the lock and key. A lock and key
That they cut
to
off.
unlock it and wheel it over to this bike rack. So, and me and the security guard got into it when he put a sign from City Hall, and it wasn't like an official sign. It was something that you Photoshop, something that you use out on a home printer. That's exactly what it was. And so I wheeled it out, I unlocked it with this, and put it over here. So they can't say that it was abandoned because I've been here since day one. Well, no, not day one, but let's say day one was last Thursday. I've been here since last Thursday. So.
And it hasn't been. They put that notice on. I saw them do it yesterday.
Right.
And then they come today. It said on the notice, 4 days? I'm like, it hasn't been 4 days. This is what I told them. And said, oh, it's abandoned. It's been here for more than 4 days. So
Well,
we're gonna take it.
by you acknowledging the box,
Yeah.
the box wasn't abandoned.
No, I was there. Somebody was here from Occupy, so it wasn't abandoned. We all know.
Oh, the person.
Yeah, the shop.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you Oh, you probably
I think they were doing it just to mess with us.
Yeah, piss you
Well,
off.
Of course they are. Yeah.
Turn DJ into the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to see me when I'm mad.
So I'm wondering if the viewers have any more questions?
Hey. Yeah, they should ask, what are we going to do about it?
And I feel bad I couldn't do more.
Well, there was really nothing you could do, DJ.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
not
but
like you
our-
could have pulled a gun out on
No,
him.
but it's
Stop!
it's
Get away from the box!
It's a whole lot of box, I feel bad.
Right.
And that's what they're hoping for, That you feel bad and you're going to do something stupid,
Oh, right. Let's go down to the store and
You're just messing with it, doing it on purpose.
burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
A viewer is asking, was Harry, so it was Harry Jackson who put the notice on?
No, he didn't put the notice on. He was out here today.
Overseeing it.
Yeah, overseeing
He
them remove it.
oversaw the worker cut the chain off the box, and he gave the order to. Oh, okay. We're calling this guy Harry Jackson because I said Harry, and then he said Jackson. Okay, right up. I will play along. So, somehow I got lucky and called this guy Harry. I thought I was trying to be funny, Harry Palms. Anyway, Harry gave the order to tell the worker to cart it off. So that's why he's involved. He didn't just come outside to watch and ask that guy, dude, what are you doing?
No, he knew why he was here.
Okay,
he knew.
right,
I mean,
right.
You could tell he knew that was why he was here, and that's what needed to be done, according to him. It was, he didn't say it was on his order, but I imagine it was on his order.
Right.
He didn't say it, but I got the impression that
Well, hey, when you say cart it off, when you say, hey, there's four of us standing here, and you say cart it off,
yeah.
I'm going to say that made you the boss.
So a viewer is saying that Harry Jackson is a real guy, I guess.
I'm going to assume that, the real guy that came out of City Hall and told dude to cut the chain off the box is a real guy. Now, whether his name is Harry Jackson or not.
It sounds like his name is really Harry Jackson, according to this viewer.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I don't
My
know.
viewers, if you have any more questions,
All right, so it was the Colonel the Colonel has the notice now?
Yeah.
Also, the battery's getting low.
Colonel. Oh, did you hit okay?
I did now.
Okay. The Colonel took the little tag that I had. and I gave it to him this morning, and he felt that he could go in there and tell them about the green box. I'm assuming that's what he did. Now, you know, if he used the wrong kind of words, this is what happened. So, I'm assuming he went in there, he said what he had to say, they said something to him, he didn't like it, wrong thing was said.
Alright. Any more questions, viewers?
Yeah. Are you guys mad? Oh, am I upset? No, but you know, I could use a cup of coffee, and I kind of got addicted to watching the fire burn. I said I was sorry.
Cool, Mitch Hedberg. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm just addicted to sitting in a semicircle.
Oh, right, in the rain. In the rain. Hey, what are you guys gonna do? Because it says it's supposed to start raining in a couple of days. Well, shit.
You know,
Weird.
speaking of the rain, I'd like to touch on a point that was made earlier by someone. Talking about how we have bums living here.
Oh,
And
here we go. Okay.
during the rainy season, and while I wouldn't disagree that there are bums,
Right.
although I would seriously question calling people who decide to sleep here in the rain as opposed to sleep somewhere dry,
Oh, right.
I'd say those people are probably down for the cause. Regardless if they drink coffee or they eat the food.
Or
They're
liquor.
Or liquor. If they fucking sleep here through the rain, well, shit, they probably want to be here for a reason other than this free shit. Because there's a lot of free shit in other places, and a hell of a lot drier places to sleep than the fucking Vigil.
Should we put that bike over there at the bike rack?
So
That bike?
a viewer, Mary, I think, says the tag said 4 days and 99 just walked away. I'll go bug him in a minute.
Oh, wait, 99.
I'll get it later.
99.
Yes. You're still over here. Said I was sorry, you guys.
Mary says that the tag on the box said 4 days, and she was also wondering about if you would be willing to talk about the newspaper box.
Right. The newspaper
She also
box.
says there will be coffee tomorrow, and that they're filing a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the newspaper box. So after Barry walks off, I'm excited that this was going to turn the newspaper box into an info box. And I said, that's a great... I couldn't believe it. And I said, well, we need some literature. He says, guess what? I got something about yay big, yay wide, that they will be able to see. And he says it's coming down here. He said a reliable source was bringing this paper down. It was some agenda about a meeting.
The housing crisis.
The housing crisis, yes, about the housing crisis. They were actually going to talk about what's going on outside of their home here. So, I said, cool. He'd been gone for an hour. These officers roll up, went into the city hall, came back out. Before they went in, he asked, whose box is this? I said, this is our box. This is our info booth. He goes into City Hall. He came back out. He says, asked again, like he never talked to me. Said, whose box is this? I said, this is our box. This is our info thing. He started taking all the literature out of it. There was literature in there. There was Mary's book that was in there. And then he goes and he says, City Hall. Okay, I was nice. City Hall said that it was a nuisance and he was here to abate it.
Thank you.
I was civil. We all know what hall that is. We all know.
So if
After finding out about
that
that,
answers everyone's
Crane
questions,
and Jackson, or actually it was just Crane. He walked by, walking on the sidewalk, and I had to come by and DJ already told me what happened. And because I had gone up to them, I got Jackson's card, and I had started talking to them. And I was like, first of all, you didn't give a 24-hour notice. Apparently, it said they gave a four-day notice, which obviously didn't happen. Obviously, they didn't wait 4 days. So I went over there, I said, you can't do this. It's already been held up by the Supreme Court that this is fucking very illegal, in better terms, mind you. And they both got very aggressive, and they're talking about how, I don't want to talk to you, we're done here, will you please leave?
Right.
And so I go over, civil, I sit down, and while Crane's walking, after Crane starts walking by, I'm just like, lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit.
So, yes. But
He doesn't seem to like that.
That's what happened to the box. Then they, the Colonel, we chained it to the rest of the newspaper boxes, and they came in and they cut the chain off. They tried to hack the chain off. They couldn't. Apparently they couldn't, so they decided to dismantle the box. I sat here and watched them twist and turn something that snapped off, and I sat here and watched them. And I tweeted. The tweet was being tweeted as they were doing this. So I put the word dismantled in there because they talked about it as they were doing it.
Mary also says Officer Helfrich.
I don't know them by names,
Okay.
but if you put them in a lineup, I know them all. And it was the sergeant. There was a sergeant here. So, no, both of them are sergeants. Yes, they came in a car together. Together. The big, tall guy and the little guy.
Ooh. Thank you very much for the interview.
Yep.
Would you like the camera back? I think it's low on juice, and I'm not really sure what to do about that.
All right, we're going to cut off you guys, and then we're going to find somewhere to juice up. So we'll see you guys in like a couple hours. What up, Rise? Okay, now, later, we're out by the curb.